Once upon a time, deep in a vast green forest, there lived a beaver named Gus. Gus never said no, not once. When the rabbit's home filled with water after a heavy rain, Gus was already there before the last drop fell. He dug, he carried sticks, he packed mud with his own paws until the new burrow stood higher and stronger than before. The rabbits laughed and danced inside their dry home. Gus just smiled and walked away covered in dirt. When the old owl's favorite branch cracked under her weight one dark night, Gus climbed that tall tree alone. He braced it with fresh wood. He tested every piece. He made sure she could rest without fear. The owl blinked slowly and said nothing. Gus climbed down and kept walking. When the foxes needed a bridge across the fast stream, Gus stayed 3 full days and 3 long nights. He dragged logs bigger than himself. He packed mud until his paws ached and shook. He finished the bridge. The foxes crossed it laughing. Gus watched them go, then turned toward home with tired eyes. Every animal in the forest knew the rule. If something broke, Gus fixed it. If someone needed help, Gus came. Gus was always busy building, fixing, and helping. From sunrise to sunset, he worked for others. And every day, his own dam stayed unfinished. One quiet evening, his only true friend, an old turtle, watched him work late into the night. "Don't you ever get tired?" the turtle asked softly. Gus wiped mud from his face and smiled. "I can rest later. They need my help." The turtle said nothing more. He just watched and worried. Then came the season of heavy rain. Day after day, the sky stayed dark. The river rose higher than anyone had ever seen. Night after night, the water climbed. And one stormy night, the river came for Gus's own dam, the home he had built for himself. Every time he picked up a log to repair it, someone called his name. Gus dropped the log and went to help. Water tore through the walls, logs shifted and groaned, mud washed away in thick brown waves. Gus threw himself against the breaking wood. He pushed with everything he had. He packed mud with shaking paws. He fought the water until his whole body trembled from cold and exhaustion. "Help!" he shouted into the roaring dark. "Please, someone! I need help!" The rabbits heard him. They sat inside the warm, dry burrow Gus had built them. They looked at each other. They stayed right where they were. The old owl heard him. She sat on the strong branch Gus had saved. She turned her head away and closed her eyes. The foxes heard him. They were safe and dry across the bridge Gus had made with his own tired paws. They looked toward the sound, then turned their backs. One by one, the animals Gus had spent his whole life helping heard his voice in the storm. And one by one, they stayed where they were. Gus worked alone all night. By morning, the water had won. His home was gone. Only broken wood and wet mud remained. He sat in the wreckage, soaked and shaking. For the first time in his life, something inside him hurt more than the cold. Then a slow, familiar shape came over the hill. The old turtle. The one friend who never needed much from him at all. "I came as fast as I could," the turtle said quietly. "I'm sorry it took so long." Gus looked at him, the only one who came, and then at all the safe, warm homes of the animals who didn't. "I always chose everyone else first," he whispered. "I know," said the turtle. You spent your whole life building homes for everyone else, but you never made time to take care of your own. Gus rebuilt his dam that spring, slowly and carefully. This time just for himself, and for the one friend who showed up when it cost something. And when the rabbits came knocking again, needing something fixed, Gus looked at them for a long, quiet moment. This time, Gus finished his own work first. Maybe you know this feeling. You become the person who always steps in, the person everyone depends on. Slowly, you start believing your own needs can wait because someone else needs you more. You keep giving your energy and effort to everyone around you, while your own life waits for your attention. The hardest lesson is realizing you cannot always put yourself last. Taking care of yourself matters too. Have you ever been there for everyone else but forgotten yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, like the video and subscribe for more stories with meaningful lessons.